Hi everyone, Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. Today we're going to talk about the space between, that interval between notes and octave bands. Sometimes referred to as darkness, air, space. It's that pause between notes, between a chord strike. So what kind of factors contribute to that? Well, low noise floor, obviously, and the absorption rates and levels of the room have to be good. And that's the key here, rate and level. People don't understand that. They think absorption is absorption. It's not. There's a linearity that must be achieved in your absorption rates and levels. And that's why our foam was designed the way it does. Then when you couple the low noise floor with the absorption rates and levels, and then you add diffusion, now you've got something. Because you've got everything clearly defined and focused with the proper rates and levels of absorption, and then you bring in diffusion, which spreads everything out, makes the room sound larger. Diffusion is the technology to make a small room sound larger. It's nothing and everything at the same time, if you think about it. It's very important, that pause before a time change. The time change itself can be quite dramatic. Dave Matthews Band said it's the space between that keeps us coming back for more. Space between laughter and tears or something like that. The distance between those two things that keeps us coming back for more. We can really hear the attack of the fundamental, after darkness, if there's a pause and then especially a bass or a kick drum or something like that. A rim shot. You can hear the space between the harmonics. That's what you want. You want to be able to identify all the harmonics in their proper order and hear each one. That's how you identify it. So reverb, got to get the reverb level in your room down to the point where it matches usage. Now, some people, for critical listening, like a very low reverb time, 0.5 seconds, 0.6, 0.7, understandable. Others want it a little more lively. Okay, more room sound. So you add a little bit more. But you want to get it where it's at. And then make sure you have the high resolution gear, because you're improving the resolution of the room with the proper rate and level of absorption. You want to make sure the gear's resolution is getting, close to, it'll always exceed the room, but you want to try to line those two up as best you can. The space between, that darkness, that air, that space. Hope this helps. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. We also have a newsletter that you can subscribe to, so please do that because we offer special price discounts to only those on our newsletter. And then don't forget about our forum. We have started a forum on our own website where people ask questions, and I usually get a chance every couple of days to look at it. There's an interchange between people on the forum, and we'll give you real answers on a regular basis, so that'll help you. Thank you.